everybody. My review is on the movie Unstoppable, which I saw. Uh, well, the movie opened up on November 12th, but I saw it a week earlier because it was showing as a special preview, and I figured that would work out pretty good for me because, I was trying to figure out how am I going to cram two reviews into one weekend. So I got to see that one first earlier. Plus it gave me plenty of time. So to do two reviews over one weekend. So seeing two movies and doing two reviews at the same time, sometimes it's just hard to cram all that stuff in there. But it worked out. Anyways, let's move on to the movie. Here's a little summary of the movie. With an unmanned half-mile-long freight train barreling toward a city, a veteran engineer and a young conductor race against the clock to prevent a catastrophe. And this was a good movie. I mean, if you're somebody who likes the speed movies, or you're a train fan, a rail fan, or train enthusiast, whatever, you'll like this movie. It's a fast-paced, high adrenaline rush type of movie. I really liked it. It's probably one of the I really so far into this fall movie season. So far, I like this movie a lot. You know, and there were some pretty cool things in the movie. Like, for instance, I'm into model railroading, so I got a couple of locomotives here because I want to point something out that I thought was interesting in the movie. This train right here is our runaway train, and then in this train we have Will and Frank. Will is Chris Pine's character, and Frank is Denzel Washington's character. Now, what they're trying to do in the movie is they're trying to race up to this runaway train and hook up right here to hook the couplers up. But Will hops over to where the couplers are and he tries to hook something up. I think he was trying to hook the air brakes up to try to stop this train. Now there's actually a bunch of cars between the two locomotives, but I can't hold them all up. And I could show it on the train layout, except that's a surprise. I want to finish the layout and then show it, put a video of it up on YouTube for everyone to see. So, that's a later issue. But anyways, what I couldn't understand is, and maybe you're an engineer, maybe you work for the railroad, maybe you could explain this to me. But I would think that if you're in this train here and you're trying to hook up with this train to slow this one down, and this one's in the drive, it'd be kind of hard to stop it. I mean, maybe if it was coasting, it would be easier, but I don't know, maybe something to do with connecting the air brakes might have some kind of an effect on this to slow it down. I don't know a whole lot about actual trains, but I don't know a whole lot about the science of this sort of thing. But I thought that was kind of interesting, and it was, and also another thing too is I noticed about this movie is I don't think they used a whole lot of CGI in this movie. I don't really think they did, because most of what I've seen in this movie looks like actual footage of stunts. The locomotive. I mean, most movies today they use CGI, but they didn't show any CGI that I know of. Except, I think there was a part where it shows the train going down this elevated track. It's a very sharp turn through this industrial area. Now, there's a point where it shows the train hits that sharp turn and it twists like this on this side of its wheels, and then it slowly goes back like that. Now, I don't think that was a real stunt. I think that was probably CGI, because I can't picture them doing that with a real locomotive. And another interesting thing too was I remember hearing about, like, in the trailers, they showed the police shooting at the gas tanks, but really what they were shooting at was some kind of button above the gas tank to try to. I thought that was kind of silly, but that was one of the things I saw in the movie that had me kind of curious. And yeah, it's a good movie, and I really liked it a lot. And I guess but like I said, if you're a train enthusiast, you'll really like this movie a lot. And I guess guess that's my review. I give it a B plus. Oh, also the acting too. The acting, like Denzel Washington's acting, I thought was pretty good, but Chris Pine, I don't know. I mean, it was okay. It was good. Could have been better, but he's a young actor. Sometimes a good actor looks believable, where the actors that are young, you can see that it's just acting. But anyways, that's my review, and B plus, and everybody take care. All right, bye.